If I had to give one tip from your trusty accompanist to the ghost for these auditions, I would say that when you come up to talk to me, make sure that you've pinned your sheet back enough that it doesn't hang over into the music as you're talking me through the cut. Otherwise, I think we'll be great.
Apparently we're having some auditions soon. Just really hoping there are no ghosts.
So I do have some concerns about this project. A couple of the design production faculty are a little concerned about the dean picking the season and then pre-casting. We often have concerns about pre-casting and the idea of, well, there have been some certain ghosts in the administration considered. People are a little concerned about that.
President Patrick White, as many of you know, is something of an actor himself. And since he arrived here in 2013, I have sort of taken on the responsibility of acting as his agent, if you will. I represent him in different performances that he has done both on campus and off. It's not a formal relationship because, of course, that would mean that he would have gotten paying gigs, you know, and then we would have a contractual arrangement. To date, he has not gotten paid for any of the gigs for which I have recommended him, but that's another conversation. But one of the things that he has expressed an interest in doing, of course, is playing Hamlet Sr., the ghost of Hamlet's father. And so this seemed like the perfect opportunity.
I'm so excited. I'm nervous, but when my agent Laura Ledford called me and gave me the opportunity to play Hamlet's Senior's ghost, it's a part I've wanted to play all my life. I'm thrilled.
He fancies himself an actor, and as actors goes, he's a great university president.
I think that's fabulous.
Yeah.
So this is a precedent that the president
Oh, I see what you did there.
I didn't even mean to do that.
But you're brilliant.
We're doctors, so we say.
Some people might say that this could be potentially a conflict of interest because I act as his representative, as his agent, but at the same time, I would be casting the production. And of course, in the professional theater world, that's just not done.
You know, Patrick White is a tremendous leader, and I know that he is an avid supporter of the arts. I know that he dabbles in amateur theatricals. We are appreciative of his enthusiasm. If he auditions, then the production team will watch his audition just like they watch all of the auditions. And the guidelines can be found on the Unified's website.
I'm very nervous, but at last I have a chance to audition for the part of my lifetime, Hamlet Senior's ghost, in the play of the same name. And now with the Trap Room in the new Center for Theater and Dance, we'll be able to do Hamlet's ghost rising from the stage. And I'll have a chance to do that part at last. This is great. I know I have to audition, and I may not get the part, but I'm ready.
And did you hear?
What?
All right, so Laura is representing.
You know I never hear anything.
Okay, so Pat White, she's putting him forward as Hamlet.
What do you mean putting him forward?
Like representing him and working on the contractual thing.
Like she's his agent?
Yeah, and she's casting.
Well, that's not going to fly.
Well, I think there's potential.
The hat.
How are you going to work that in?
You know, there are different ghosts in different plays that may find themselves on this season. And so knowing what you're looking for as a director in a particular ghost is going to vary from production to production, from director to director. So I think overall they were pleased with the level of talent that showed up, but then what they do with that and how they shape that for their individual vision of the production, that's going to be the challenge. The students seem to respond with enthusiasm and with energy. I think some of them were maybe a little bit confused by the idea of what it meant to act like a ghost or to be a ghost. What's your objective as a ghost? How do you physicalize being a ghost? What kinds of tactics are you going to play? as a ghost. And there's nothing more unnerving for an actor than to walk into an audition and not necessarily know what the expectations are. So I think it was maybe challenging for them, but I think for the most part, like our students typically do, they threw themselves in with gusto and they went for it. So I was very pleased when I saw the auditions. Pat White's audition, he's very talented. There's a lot of raw talent there. He was a little nervous, for obvious reasons. This will be a big step in his career, but I think he did well. I think the faculty were very accepting of his work in the audition, and I'm very excited about the possibilities. I think he could really step into this role and make something of it.
I do see some raw potential there.
I'm very excited about the possibilities that we have in store for us. Not just with the building, of course, with the building. We've been hoping for this kind of facility for as long as I've been here, for decades. I'm old. But I think the faculty is going to buy in. I think we'll start bringing a lot of alums back because this will reinvigorate the program in interesting ways. It will reinvigorate the faculty and the student body. It will reinvigorate, dare I say, Millikan University. It'll be a thing.